see for some B-1, B-2, and some other non-immigrant visas, no. Say, answer an ban. You can pay bonds up to 15,000. Or up to. It'll start from 5,000 to 10,000, na 15,000. You have to pay bonds of up to 15,000. And Sana was the movies and as a rim, and that's for countries that were high levels of overstay. About one son which the work of biom. All of these things brings added restrictions and to before there. This is the time to come, especially if you're now going for a new visa or this is your first time.
Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of Tap Send. People, Tap Send is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Send on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on Tap Send.
Tap Send. Send more, spend less.
DHW 1642 Concord Printable Intercooler Engineer Baku 16 daily also worldwide on the internet. It's here, it's in some way, it's here, also worldwide. Ghana, what to coin our but me show to be nene. Tap Send some country must say, UK, Europe, Canada, America, Australia, and now UAE, Ubetimia Manisika, Abrewadofo, Ghana. Into the TNE. Ko Play Store ni App Store na download the Tap Send. O download the Tap Send na o fill forms kitwe maybe bisa o promo code channel so na type SVTV. O manisika efi UK a ubenya bonus. First transfer ubenya £5 bonus. O Europe ubenya €5 bonus. O US ubenya $10 a year bonus. Inti download the Tap Send o Play Store ni App Store na manisika ebre obushia for now for ni adofo ewo Ghana. Ejuma pasa minkancha mo say unya artisans, tiler, painter, plumber, steel bender, electrician, carpenter, auto repairs ni adia. Ejuma pa se minkancha say ko omo website www.ejumapa.com and omo contact number and o screens no ubetimi from o abruche o pese o ye project bi wa senisika be fie sa manfo di usika o now for ebusuan for ejuma pa se fa project ni form so ombe ma na chese na uko request ya omepe obi na waye ujuma na ma baby your project no Ghana bia no trust ejumapa insa no ejuma opese usua IT course number 1 Slam Technologies through cyber security any other IT programs. Slam Technologies omo obi wo Ghana sa so no omo obi nso wo USA uhia Slam Technologies contactor on numbers the good screens no from CCA na chese kosua cyber security and other programs. Slam Technologies number 1. Nene me kwa kodi nkomo very important me kwa America Concord plane me kwa America kodi nkomo me am a lawyer aba immigration attorney lawyer aba kwa kodi nkomo na den na me tete no CCA musi B-1 B-2 countries ben CCA no this this $15,000 but to answer na mama visa na America for cra den na mo okay yentia say $15,000 Ghana ka ho ana den na ekoso CCA almost $15,000 answer ya my visitors visa na say yen ko na mi ko bisa lawyer me mo akwa waboko de
e nyame na do me hu na we
I'm to move challenge CCA yen go straight to the point but before that no obi be send me obi be send me message there. Oh, minda lawyer abas na abuan wo nya nkrata nti as abuan guy you be send me bia as abuan obeje me na ma ho na den na abuan ti e de meka
Mate medana se ejuma na na e hwehwe nti oba na enyu achi tim amus medana se for the feedback. But that's it.
Sisi ano wala kasa minya mpo aye bi. Na wo minya mpo. Abe minya mpo.
Oh, yes, DJ. I know, yes, you're penaya, yes, yeah.
The man, my lawyer, you go straight to the matter. There was a $15,000 the B-1, B-2, and then the Cheche Bukakra or about it.
It's all part of in Yamiya one pedant Crawford Bay. You get it from Sabi Onya baby or Riasimo from selected countries. It's what is easier for some B1, B2, and some other non-immigrant visas. No, say answer an ban. You can pay bonds up to 15,000. Or up to it will start from 5,000 to 10,000 and 15,000. You have to pay bonds of up to 15,000 and sana was the movies and as a rim, and that's for countries that were high levels of overstay. About one son which the work of bium. And for those countries, no, I want to open to them bonds no for one visa applicants. So far, no federal registry, they haven't listed the countries yet. That will be effective August 20th. We are, as they've announced the notice, the subsequent one would have the list of countries that this would affect. But of course, I know because in there countries in Africa, some parts of the Middle East, Southeastern countries, was so if you're going for B1, B2, which is tourist visa now, first it's DS 160 fee of $160. Was the visa number one, it's $250 integrity fee. Area visa officer no will decide there bond no a bet you 5,000, 10,000, another $15,000 and sana. So that when you return, then bond was there, then was more back. That's the purpose, to ensure that people don't overstay. But one can so they within the same notice, so visa officer no has the discretion not to give a bond to you. Say package visa. As a mususuhunde, I don't know if that's what would okay. As a mususuhunde there, maybe if you're a frequent flyer. Then the visa officer would have the discretion to say that I will ask for you this visa applicant. This bond will not apply to you. Another maybe if you're a first-time visitor, then there's a higher possibility there. I want a first-time visitor, no. I won't know was it them bond no better than but would do. I just know that it's graduated 5,000, 10,000 up to 15,000. So the visa officers have the discretion as to the type of bond they will give to you to pay, so that when you return back to your country, then the bond or them is returned to you. But even though I was a bond on share what my visa DJ, one high level of refusal still but is to curb them problem of one son waiting. It's just levels of, was in Yama one name there, Mawamba, and even apart from that, Nimpo, they are going to have pre-selected airports. Sarebana, they're free America. You have to enter and depart from those pre-selected airports. On also your train. It is I went to Musori and academy my ticket with my visa, and I'm just going to land, anywhere in the US. With them new notices here, if you are from those selected countries, they will give you pre-selected airports that you need to land in and you need to depart from. And also come.
It is a member New York. I know I come on the airport to be
California.
California.
That's where you have to enter and that's where you have to depart from. Those airports. I know.
Is it because of work up no but don't know why the mad now because we that don't
Oh
remember.
no, me, I'm crying one day will have no one gym free is him. Seriously. Because already there's in terms of travel and tourism in the US already is already down. Baby today, Las Vegas, Nevada, they are suffering a lot as an economy because Nkrofu they had a lot of it's summertime. So this was the time especially Chinese tourists now were gambling pa in town Las Vegas pa the gamble. But with all of these things now, everybody watch na we deport na we detain na. So a lot of people are not coming in. Into overall in terms of tourism and travel in the US already no. Awful. Into all of these things brings added restrictions and my habano is I mean to before there this is the time to come, especially if you're now going for a new visa or this is your first time. There's just too much complication in the system. And as I say, it's not as if Aeroconimpo Obekado sees admission rates no Obama perform the way I will refuse Nipan the same way that they are going to refuse. But on Kakran was the Bama one. I won't put now there's all of these things coming in. And one kind there first CCNs weigh them interview waivers now. First no hono. Especially Dropbox. I want to renew one visa. You know, they know what I'm talking about. First, in saying 5 years. No, they can't catch another 5 years. I don't need to go for an interview. Now you there, they had a Dropbox as all passports no back to her. Then they will print your new visa for you. Then you pick it up at DHL. Sees your way in them Dropbox na free home. For your H1B, Funa, they will come back for a new visa. Now all of them now have to come before an officer again before they will get the visa to come back. Say, you don't have to attend your interview because it's waived. Another, if you are below a certain age, you don't have to go for an interview. Since you're them waivers, way in free home. So basically, everybody has to go before a consular officer. I know I'm getting an interview date for B-1, B-2, and I'm 2027 now. And that was even when we had waivers for all of these people who were not in the queue. It is as them because if somebody is coming for a renewal, when you're 5 years now, first nanka, they don't need to book an interview. So they get out of the queue and it makes it a bit shorter. But since you're 1 year over so in 2027 now for B-1, B-2 no. Estimated there since you have the number 2028, 2029 before you can get an interview date. 80 just getting, B1, B2 and Baba there's just too much stress and restrictions in it now. In addition to $10,000, $15,000 or what's not $15,000 as a bond for a visitor's visa. It's just too much.
Okay, I mean, quite a one for own crew.
Exactly.
No.
For them countries, for countries no food or high overstayers. It's not across the whole world. In if you're in Europe now or Esther you can come in and go out. Honestly, you're good. The European countries, even those who are not parts of the union, known as you can come in. One more affect one. I mean, Canadians and stuff like that. I mean, there are some countries
prediction Oba countries are what my 3 months, what and that what am I 3 months, 3 months.
Oh, yeah, come.
And see that will tell you there. Africa.
You tell me, Mr. The countries would mostly affect be Africa, some Middle East and a Southeastern Asian Yes, them countries they will definitely be a part of it. That's just because of the percentage of overstayers. I want to worry about overstay and what also. It's 9 okay, these countries come in and they overstay. It's starting from the 3 months single validity. It is all to curb and Crawford Baba. just to stop people from coming in from those particular countries, just because he impeded program microphone.
Yeah, paying for no wash, no. Yeah, man, yeah.
Oh, so honestly.
Africa ampo, I make a Rwanda. Shall Rwanda's for her. Rwanda's for her. I was struggling with
no. They have a well-functioning government.
Oh, no, Jawa there. Or bet for them stressing now, go to 51 back. Okay, or in the Juma, or in the business, or but all we will holidays on them. By any day, my dear, the stress, you go criminal measures are war. I mean, you saw it. But apart from any other updates, yeah, apart from Waba,
I mean, they be another family-based immigration is the one from one saying Kenya, but since I was once a Caraba, they are touching the small. They are making changes to it. For our phone, I mean, we are doing the family-based immigration and and me adjust the status. Me can wire for now. Then can I wanna can the wawara operoko fan near free crofufra or baba. Not those people. Make I wanna yeba me our wahana yepedi adjust the status inside the US. They are making quite a number of, I won't say changes, but more enforcement of rules and regulations, not overhaul the dano. Into BB today, and from I-130 petition, which is the initial petition, said say a pedaya file or another uknu, another mammy, another papa or your uber. For my I-130 petition, CTNO work a day. If there's a immaterial information, because as requires in Yama Kahun as a cop, in Yamani be a essential, in Yamani be optional. It is a essential in Yamana or Kahuno. Say initial application, say I'm fan Kahua. They have the option of rejecting your or denying your application. First, Nanka, you can give it to the birth certificate. As it is a Kahun as a cop. First, Nanka, on Kanwa, they'll just issue you a request for evidence and tell you as in as a beno, birth certificate and Kahun. It's for Kahun and Tuado. Since your work there, say, I'm fat the Yaman and Kanwa, they have the discretion to deny your application in totality. It is making it, this is where you have to be extra careful in terms of what you are sending off to want to make sure they essential documents necessary to Kahuno. Because on Kahuno don't give you, they can, but they have the discretion to say that we are just denying your application. And our work council citizens work at it say I-130 petition, if it's been approved, it doesn't, honors has always been there, but it doesn't give you any legal status. So they can still remove you. They can still put you in removal proceedings. The kind of from I-130 is like the foundation of application. It is a one in your green card. It's just the foundation. And it's based on a relationship now. It's can say a yemikun, another mayor, another meba, another munia. About to file them application number nipano. Then nipano ha illegally. They all criminal record. They all so long as you can show that Nipano is any of that relation, and you for my I-130 not approved.
Hi, this is Dr. IT from Slam Technologies. Are you ready to launch your career in cybersecurity? Then I have the right starting point for you. Our cybersecurity and SOC programs comes with a guaranteed 3 to 6 months internship in our live SOC. No fluffs, no guesswork, real tools, real threats, and real experience from day one. You will learn to master the industry tools, boost your confidence, and build a resume that gets you noticed. It's the fastest way to break into the cybersecurity, but spots are limited. Sign up now and secure your future in cyber. See you there.
But you have a green card. is the basis upon which you go forward to apply for the green card. Why are they AC done? Oh, for my 130-year foundation. It's into Mankado Macy Foundation, it's Mercer Bukunkakan market in you haven't built a house. It's teacher work a day. Then from I-130 and say, well, I'll prove my own poor. It doesn't give you, and it's always been there. Let me keep it that way. It never gives you legal status. Until now, they can still remove you, even though they're from I-130 approved. And I young pina, sometimes that's what happens. Young can obey and overstay. But wow, never waha. Nebanese, young can 21. It is easier and never but my file and mammy, another papa. Based on them from I-130. But see, the way I work can say filing many panim poor, they will take steps to make sure they obey was over deportation for no to remove you from the country. It is an additional, it's kind Yamana worry and there. It's not like sometimes I keep saying it's not like why a baby for or Yama no what did that, but it just wasn't enforced. It is easier but was as no it's as all honestly. Once it's in the books, we are going to go forth and enforce it. That's just the difference between this administration and the previous one. Because phone is why you're there. So long as our Bremunizik, we'll make sure we get it done. And that way affects a lot of people because it was avenues for the a bit matter. So long as you haven't left, now 21. So long as you came in with a visa, then you go forth with adjusting and getting your green card and all of that. But see, even after they approve for you, they can still put you in removal proceedings because it needs legal status. It's or by so sorry. And in 7 months or 4 years.
Apart from no,
I would say, I mean, the same issues we've been discussing, DJ. Yen asylum for no worry one. They are being detained. Them alligator Alcatraz is still functioning. They are detaining people there. They are deporting people from there. In fact, last week we talked to me someone that had reached out to me you must not so return my time our kakra before before laman. Juma upon ya or befie. Now it's switching. Expedited removal. I'm sure them you can say Ghana did that. Because once you've been here for less than 2 years, I wasn't in your expedited. It's what you want was Roko. It's that a lot of young Krofuna or filing asylum now, they are getting their cases terminated. City and so said the judges no one more. City as when you but they are not entertaining a lot of things. Even in Krofumpa or for big cuts, withholding of removal, even that is no longer a protection again because we pay another country to remove you to. Because sometimes cuts is almost like chroma or bon another obokum. I can't go back to my country. So then they give you withholding of removal them more of our own call. But then we'll find a third country for you, which is not your original country, and then remove you into that country. Because that's who chrome and I home. It's meaning then what's Eswatini courage in Crawford. South Africa is Eswatini. A country be one more TV or friend Eswatini. Even now also they are deporting people in there. A couple of Cubans and I think some people from Yemen and what's someone could go on. So if we Ghana, no one call drop or Eswatini. At least they should send you back to your country. So they are dropping people in all of these third countries that are willing to accept deportees. As for deportation is the Orkodo. And so
American says on war, but watching one in Abano, actually the one Naba by now. John warranty, but what near wants back over my
it is
application.
so it is a what deports wa because it's been a deportation, it can be two things. It can be voluntary departure, another deportation. It is what deport to where. Then you, because you have been here in the US for more than 1 year, say every month you incur the 10-year ban. Because you've overstayed, you are an overstayer. You would have to spend your 10 years outside of the country before or file BB Mawa. You would have to file a 212 to be able.
Many baby wabam, be baba show no do, not no self deportation. On Oluman. Also no pedo ba me na interview them also be bagada and consider or town or
it is a point you can come back.
On the self deportation, on kasa waba.
Okay. Yanchin, it is on kasa waba. He just has to spend 10 years outside of the country. That's all. It is on kasa. In fact, I also have someone like that. Our free friend and not Dakota on them. For somebody like that, the moment you leave, you trigger the 10-year ban. So you just have to spend 10 years outside of the country. And if you have a one, your son or your wife or your spouse can now file the application for you, and then you consular process back into the US with a green card. It's a bit my so long as I want a card miracle. So once you left, you trigger the 10-year ban. You stay outside of the country for 10 years. Now, a qualifying relative, no, I file amount. And then once they file for you, you just have to have your interview. And can they say, oh, yeah, Ghana? You just have to have your immigrant interview there. Everybody has immigrants a visa number. Pay your green card. You get it. The only thing is you just have to disclose in your application there, yes, you overstayed, you worked without authorization, you overstayed, and all of that. That's all. You just have to disclose. But no, when deported, I want you self-deported.
A change of government, but the man you may obviously keep you there now.
Oh, I won't be surprised they'll keep some. Oh, DJ, they'll keep some. I know the me. I won't be surprised they'll keep some. One, you know, they won't. When you they're worrying the way and free, but they'll keep some. Just because immigration is at the heart of it's a ticking political point. It will be KPP. Honestly, maybe they'll take away things like the bond and the money and all of that, but anything to reduce. And I mean, I think even on the border side now, you know, people seeking asylum at the border and all of them. I won't be surprised if they keep portions of it. Yes, they will obey.
Okay. Lawyer Ba say BB and you order and minja or I busy and I'm at Waba. But BB or bit my say BB and you order minja way and
DJ.
Okay, so lawyer Abba Medase Abba immigration attorney. Lawyer Buba numbers one of the one service and contact.
Okay, DJ Patrol number 815-860-4737.
Bonibium.
815-860-4737.
Okay, social media understand here.
Oh, my Instagram, Abba_immigration attorney. It's the same for TikTok and Facebook.
Okay. Lawyer Abba, Medase, Mutie Lawyer Abba straight from the US on daily also worldwide on your internet. I had Makayo send me more information there also worldwide. Into UTB, American common idea neno. Watch it mo. Madam, I some share with me a contact no. About lawyers whom they contact you more. If you book for consultation, appointment. Ukona uko chatty no few. Say buku no nya time mouse. Omojuma no. Bubu up a free service. Obon crown on few. Anyway, madam, I some share FM DJ Nyame. Madam, me had them guys so follow me at the Kosubiano. It's a man for experience. It's a man for now. Share what kind of problem? We say America for come America. See these contents. Anyway, yeah, money why? Yeah, money yes, ban this, lifting this, oh, come pay your chest embra because we got money. Who say Bob Hosuni and then no more yomu some stuff. Anyway, Madam Mazamo share. My name is no screen, so no person about me show no be able to me WhatsApp me and I say your voice to Madam production team as DJ click Tina. No tour. Akram.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.